Orange Theory. Happy Thursday. We have an ESP day today, which means we have all the specialties of Orange Theory for you. Endurance on the treads, work on those hearts, strength and power on the floor and the rowers. If you have any exercise restrictions or orthopedic issues, let me know. Give me a high five on your way in and let's get started.
Woo!
All right, rowers, grab that seat before you take a seat. Tread, type your name up on that OTF next screen. When you find it, hit that green button down by your waist. On that right side, you're going to see the speed buttons. Bring that to 3 to 4 miles an hour. On that left side, you're going to see your incline. Bring that to 1%. This is Orange Theory flat road. Treads, you may warm up. Rowers, same thing. If you haven't found your name up on that OTF next screen yet, look for it. Once that's all set, look down at your feet and make sure those straps are around the widest part of your foot. If they are not already there, pull the straps at the same time to get them there. Next, grab those handles, palms down, thumbs under, and start driving through those legs. Finishing at the back of the rower, bringing it back to the tank, and repeating, letting that water settle in between. Bringing it between 18 and 24 for that stroke rate. Rowers, let's get warmed up. All right, treads, we're going to bring you into that base. Base is challenging but doable and should get you into that green zone in a couple minutes here. Power walkers, we're going to bring that speed between 3.5 and 4.5 miles per hour. That incline between 1 and 3%. Joggers, bringing it to 4.5 to 5.5 miles per hour. And runners, 5.5 or greater. My friend Victoria here on that biker, we can bring our gear up to 6 and our RPMs between 60 and 100 this morning. Let's kick it up to base in 3, 2, 1, base. All right, rowers, same thing. Let's take a look at what color you're at this morning. If you're still in the gray, that is okay. We're gonna bring it to that green zone. Increase that drive in those legs. Finishing at the back of the row with that handle at the sternum. Once you hit there, release it, bringing your legs back to the tank, letting that water settle. Really work on that leg drive. Powerful way to think of it is to have 1 powerful count back and 2 patient counts forward. Again, working under 24 for that stroke rate still. Rowers, let's bring it to base, that challenging but doable feeling. In 3, 2, 1, base. All right, treads, let me give you a sneak peek about what you're about to tackle. First thing you're gonna see today is an 8-minute endurance block. That is a mix of base and push speeds today. You're always going to have a 1-minute base in between. Really trying to work on those push efforts this morning. I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. All right, floor, we're going to kick it off. For our first block today, you're going to see an 8-minute endurance block. This means we're going to start with a 600-meter row on that rower, really working into that green zone. For 600 meters, this gives you a great opportunity to work on your form today, really driving through those legs. Once you're done with those 600 meters, you are going to meet me on the floor for some back-to-back exercises, starting with a high row for 12 reps and a cross-back lunge for 6 on each leg. Back-to-back, meaning that you are not going to move on to a rest until you complete both exercises. Starting with that high row today, grab these TRX straps nice and tight, put in those weight in those feet, in those heels. Close your heels hard to the wall. Harder the exercise is, farther from the wall, easier it is, wherever you are comfortable. Bring those hips up towards the ceiling. Put yourself into a high row, pulling on those straps nice and tight, bringing it back down slowly. You can use option here, palms in, thumbs up, elbows by your side for a low row. Again, doing that for 12 reps. Once you complete that, you're going to move straight into the lunge, again with no rest in between. Cross back lunge, some of you may know this as a curtsy lunge. Picking a leg to start with here, we're going to do 6 at a time. I'm going to choose my right leg here, I'm going to bring it back down behind me, touching my knee to that floor, feeling that pull in that butt cheek, and bringing it back up to the top. Option here, regular reverse lunge, straight back instead. Again, doing that first 6 on one leg, and then 6 on the other before taking that rest. Any questions here, floor? Hearing none, let's get stronger. Flag me now if you need anything. All right, treads, we are going to kick off that 8-minute endurance block. Oops, dropping my time here. Alrighty. To start, you guys are going to see a 2-minute push, followed by a 1-minute base. That means you're going to want to keep this first push a little bit conservative so you have room to grow throughout this block. Power walkers, you're gonna wanna bring it to 5 or greater. Joggers and runners, 1 to 2 over that base. You're gonna wanna chase that uncomfortable feeling here today. We are going to bring it up in 3, 2, 1. 2-minute push.
Yes! Yes!
You're running for this break. There we go. Starting to see that green up on that floor. Keep it up. All right, Treads, officially halfway through this first push.
But that means you got the power to hurt me too. When I fall in, they say you'll follow me, 'cause I'm ready to know that you're secret. When the walls come down, be faced by what's underneath. Yeah, you know I've been hurt, but I'm learning what love's like with you. Like with you.
30 seconds. Great job here, guys. Keep it up. All right, guys. 10 seconds here. We're going to bring it back down to base. That challenging but doable feeling for 60 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. 60-second base. Great job, floor. Keep it up.
Nobody can love you like you, but that means you got the power to hurt me too. When I fall in, they say you'll follow me, 'cause I'm ready to know that you're secret. When my walls come down, be faced by what's underneath. Yeah, you know I've been hurt, but I'm learning what life's like with you.
Spine is neutral. There you go. Good job. All right, guys, 20 more seconds in this base. After that, you're going to see a push effort 30 seconds shorter than that first one. So if you can add 0.1, 0.3 onto that speed, power walkers bringing it to 6% or greater. You're going to see a 90-second push. Let's get uncomfortable in 3, 2, 1. 90-second push.
I'm so proud! Yes! Good! Yes!
All right, Treads, in 30 seconds, you're going to bring it back to that base. Left in this effort, guys. Bringing it back down to that challenging but doable feeling. That green zone. In 3, 2, 1, base. You guys will be here for another 60 seconds before your last push effort.
Now I see the colors dancing all around the room. Kaleidoscope of lovers and it led me back to you.
part of this block. Gonna see a 60-second push followed by a 60-second base. This is gonna be your most aggressive push of the morning. Really add in anything you got left, additional 0.1 to 0.3 on that speed. Power walker is 7% or greater. In 10 seconds, we're gonna get uncomfortable. We're gonna into that orange zone if you haven't seen it yet. In 3, 2, 1, 60-second push. Here we go, start to see that orange here. Keep working. All right, guys, last 30 of this push. Let me see some more orange up there.
Every day I go places in my head. Dark thoughts so hard to know. They look
15.
and every time it's like a rocket through my chest. The TV make you think the whole world's about to end. I don't know when the sky's cold.
All right, guys, bringing it back down to that final base. In 3, 2, 1, 60-second base. Here we go, guys. Trying to bring it back down to that green zone. Catching your breath here. Great work on the floor here. Keep it up. Last few minutes here. All right, friends, in 30 seconds, we are going to end out with Orange Theory's favorite, an all out. You're going to see an all out for 30 seconds, chasing that very uncomfortable feeling here. Power walkers, you're going to bring it to 10% or greater. Joggers and runners, 2 miles per hour over that base. In 15 seconds here, we're going to kick it up.
See that incline. Yes, Steph.
All right, guys, 30-second all out in 3, 2, 1, 30-second all out.
Yeah.
Good job, Steph, keep working. 15.
You can do it.
Last 5. Don't drop those rails. Walk it down in 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. You guys will have a 90-second walk and recovery to your treads. Great work. On that floor, you can recover as well as I get to explaining this next block. Right. Wrong way, of course. All right, guys. This second block here, we are going to work on some strength down here. You're going to see a 7-minute strength block next, starting with a push row for 300 meters, so half that distance you did the first time. Seeing that these stroke rates between 22 and 24, meaning you're really going to work on your strong leg drag on that rower, pausing at the top of that handle at that sternum, really letting that water settle, and then taking it back down to the tank. And repeat it for 300 meters. Once you're done with that, you're going to meet me on the floor for a work and rest block. This means that you're going to work so hard, you're going to want that rest. 6 to 10 reps across the board here, guys. We're starting with a shoulder press. Taking those heavy dumbbells up by your ears, pushing them through the ceiling. Option here, take it to standing. 6 to 10 reps again, up through the ceiling here. Next exercise is going to be a sumo squat, one of my personal favorites. So grab this heavy dumbbell here. I'm going to put it in the center of my body. Gonna get our legs not shoulder width apart, but a touch out. Pointing those toes out. Again, dumbbell in the center of your body. Loading up through those legs. Pulling it to the top, through those heels. Filling in those glutes. And bringing it back down to the floor. Biggest thing here again, guys, keeping those heels on the floor. Do not let them come up. Sinking that weight back. Option here, just a regular sumo squat. Again, for 6 to 10 reps. For an idea of this rep range, guys, it is 6 to 10, meaning you're going to lift heavier with each set this block. So you may start at 10. As that weight gets heavier, you're going to naturally do a couple less reps. Let's get stronger down here. Any questions? Hearing none. Flag me down if you need anything. Get to work. All right, treads. Moving on to that second block here now. You are also going to see a 7-minute strength block That means you're going to be climbing some hills, seeing some flat roads. Goal here is to maintain that base speed the entire time. Whether that is a true base or a conservative base, that is up to you today. The first hill you're going to see is going to be 1.5 minutes long with a 1 minute flat road on the other side. Again, maintaining that base speed. Power walkers are going to bring it to 6 or greater. Joggers and runners, 4%. You're going to kick it up into that 90-second hill. Really chasing that uncomfortable feeling. In 3, 2, 1. 90-second base hill climb.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, guys, hook up those rails. We're gonna walk it down. Floor, walk it down. Recover. We're gonna switch sides of the run now. I will come by with wipes for you guys. You guys are gonna wipe down your stations. Wipe down those stations real quick. We are going to switch the row. Guys, I'm coming right behind you with these wipes.
Yeah!
Perfect. Once you wipe down all that equipment, guys, you are going to flip sides of the room. So my friends here on the floor, you're going to hop up on that tread with the same number. My two friends over here, you're going to hop on that floor with the same number. Treads, once you find that corresponding number, you're going to want to find that name on that OT Connect screen and bring it to base when you are ready. My friends over here on the floor, I'm going to send you through this first.
My friends on the floor.
My friends on the floor.
My friends on the floor.
Oh, perfect. I love that. All right, guys. Let's switch it back here. All right. All right, on the floor, guys, we are going to start with a 8 minutes endurance floor block today. Meaning we are going to start with a base route for 600 meters. You're going to be there for 600 meters, so let's really take some time to work on that form, get you into that green zone over there. Once you are done with those 600 meters, you're going to come to the floor for a back-to-back block, meaning you are going to complete both exercises before taking rest. You're going to see a high row for 12 to start, cross-back lunge for 6 on each leg after that. Starting with this high row here, guys, grabbing those straps nice and tight, putting those weight in those heels. Closer your heels are to the floor, harder the exercise is, farther, the easier it is. We're going to keep those waist towards the ceiling, up towards the ceiling, tight core, pulling into a high row here. As an option, you might bring those palms in, elbows to your sides for a low row. Again, doing that for 12. Once you are all set with that, you're going straight into this cross-back lunge. You may know this as a curtsy lunge. You're going to choose a leg, do 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. Picking my right leg, I'm going to go down here, bringing my knee down to that floor. Feeling that pull in that butt cheek and bringing it back up. Option here, reverse lunge, straight down to the back. Again, 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. Once you're done with both of those exercises, is when you take that rest. Any questions down here? Hearing none, let's get stronger. Flag me down if you need anything. All right, Dreads, we're going to kick you off into your first block here. Again, an 8 minutes endurance block. Mixing bases and pushes today. Your goal here is to work on your push speed today. We are going to start with a 2-minute push followed by a 1-minute base. Again, those bases are here to stay. Those pushes get shorter, meaning you're going to want to increase that intensity as the block goes on. So use this 2-minute push as an establishment of what you want your push to be for the rest of the block. Again, building on that from this 2-minute push. Power walkers are going to bring to 5% or greater. Joggers and runners 1 to 2 over that base. Going to chase that uncomfortable feeling for 2 minutes here. In 3, 2, 1. 2-minute push. Oh yeah, Sarah, way to get after it.
PR, I think. PR.
Oh, I'm hearing a PR. Keep it up.
60-minute pace.
All right, guys, come up those rails. We're gonna walk it down in 3, 2, 1. Walk it down. Coming behind you guys with some waves. Hold room, we can shut it down. All right, Tread. Once everybody is done with wiping down their equipment, you may meet me on the floor for some breath work and stretching this morning. Perfect. Great job, guys.
I think that was the hardest work that I ever did.
Oh, beautiful. I'd love to hear it.
I'm actually studying.
All right, some breath work here, guys. When that heart expands out, we are going to breathe in. When it contracts, we are going to breathe out. Do that for about 3 breaths here. Wrong way, of course. All right, for our flexibility, guys, I'm going to start with a 30-second windmill finger tap with march. Out of all the things I had to learn at Orange Theory, this was for sure the hardest. I did not understand it for a very long time. You're going to march in place, bringing those hands up behind you and rotating. Very good. All right, going on to that second stretch here. We're going to do a stationary rotational shift here. Again, one of my hardest things I had to learn, so if you don't understand it, it's really okay. Gonna rotate to the one side, and then I'm gonna bring it back to the other, rotating for 30 here. How does everybody feel today, this morning? Great workout. Love to hear it.
I got 20 splats.
20 splats, that's amazing. We love to hear it.
5, but I decided to push myself.
Your metabolism is gonna thank you.
Yeah.
All right, for our stationary windmill here, we're gonna start with a hamstring stretch. Taking those hands, putting one down towards the opposite foot, reaching the other one up to the sky, and switching every few seconds here. At Orange Theory this month, we have some fun things with the holidays. We have 12 days of fitness coming up. So exciting.
My favorite time of year.
Oh my gosh. You could win a blanket. Super exciting, fun blanket. Sign up for $15.
About Santa.
Go to half the classes. Santa will make an appearance at our class, guys. Santa's
We
coming.
should invite Santa to Attleboro.
We should invite Santa to Attleboro.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
Switching exercise here. We're going to go to a half kneeling. Here we go. Putting one knee in front of the other. Reaching forward, really stretching. Putting one hand up towards the sky. For 30 seconds. Switch when you are ready. Other than 12 days of fitness where you could win that blanket, I highly recommend signing up. $15. Go to half the classes. Have so much fun. There is also a 12-minute benchmark. Super fun day out here on the treads. Really seeing where you are. It's really fun. I highly recommend signing up. All right, last stretch today. We're taking it into the child's pose. Both hands above your head. Reach on that floor. Like you're trying to grab a rope on that floor. Stretch it out for 30.